honey.
What?
I was going to be planting the rest of my garlic today, but of course it's pouring rain today and tomorrow. So hopefully, what's today? Thursday or Friday I'll get to do it. That was my husband going to feed the chickens. So I'm going to finish my garlic and make some bread today. No. Shoot. Okay, sorry guys. I pressed the wrong button and I did not record any of the blending, but this is what we're going for. It can be very smooth. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people make this, but anyway, I'm gonna scoop this into little pucks and freeze them. Okay, all scooped up and ready for the freezer. Probably about an hour they'll be completely frozen. We're gonna warm our water to about 108, 109. Okay, we're almost there. Three cups. Now to this water, I'm gonna add 3 teaspoons of sugar. And then I flip my teaspoon upside down so I can stir that in a little bit. Then I need 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast. This is just a jar I do buy my yeast from Azure. I keep it in the freezer and I just refill this whenever I need it. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of yeast. Flip your measuring spoon upside down. Store, and then we wait. While the yeast is activating, we are going to add 6 cups of flour. I don't necessarily measure them perfect. It's just dump them in. 3, 4, 5, 6. And to those 6 cups of flour, I'll add 3 teaspoons of salt. I like the Celtic sea salt, but use whatever you like. 3 of those. I'm gonna give this a little stir. This is like the Amish dough hook or dough whisk, I don't know. They have these on Azure. This one in particular got on Azure. I did get another one from Amazon, but I didn't like it as well. I really love this one. I don't know, I like how it goes off to the side here. I don't know, it just does different, and I like it better. What can I say? So now we're just gonna continue to wait for our yeast to get foamy. Okay, so this is enough activation for me because I know it's very active. If you haven't used your yeast, definitely test it out. Make sure it gets foamy. So, I'll pour that in. I'm gonna take my dough hook and just stir it in. It is a very wet, sticky dough. There's no kneading. And sometimes it's pretty hard, especially when you have a camera in the way. It looks good though. I think I'm gonna switch to my hands. My alarm went off on my phone and decided to stop videoing. Nice. But yeah, it feels pretty good. At this point, you can just, you know, get in there. It's very sticky. It's supposed to be. So, you know, you're not doing anything wrong. See how wet it is? Very, very wet. And then we're going to come around and scrape down the sides. That's gonna be loud, so I'm gonna pause for a second. I like to grab and bring up around the edges here. And that's it. See, it doesn't really stick to this, so it's pretty worked in. And now I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap, and it should be 3 hours on the counter, rising. I have a bread proof option on my oven, so when I put it in there, it just keeps it warm. I guess you could turn the light on. A lot of people do that. So about 2.5 hours in that case. So depending on the temperature of your house, cold left on the counter is going to be 3 hours. In the oven, light on, or your bread proof mode, about 2.5 hours. So I'll see you in about 2.5 hours. I want to show you guys a little trick for covering your bread. Everybody uses plastic wrap or whatnot. I use a plastic shower cap. And I just reuse it. I mean, look how nice it fits. Boom, done. Best thing I've ever seen. All right, guys, we are back. It has been 2.5 hours, and this is my beautiful bread. So that's what it looks like. Now we are going to roll it out. Well, not roll it, but shape it. Okay, you get your parchment down. We're gonna just dust some flour. Scared of it. Whatever's extra, we will dump back. Sorry, the sun is coming in. It's around 5:30, and the afternoon sun is coming in and it's making a weird lighting in here. I'm gonna take this, and this scraper is great. I mean, really helps. got that all scraped out, and that's off center over here. And we're just gonna take it, fold it on itself. It's no big deal. And now that I know it's not real sticky, it depends on a lot of factors how sticky it is. This one is nice. Just pick it up. I like to kind of fold it under and pinch it, and then that way until I get a nice ball. Okay, so while I'm holding this, I'm just gonna fold this over. I'm gonna dump this excess flour out. And we're good to go. That's it. Then I take, what I normally do is put a towel under here. So I am gonna have to go get a towel, but I will stick my bowl right back over it to keep it nice and warm for the last 30 minutes of rising. Okay, I got a towel now, and we are going to put the bowl over the lid, or put the bowl over the bread. And you wanna preheat your oven to 450 while this is rising for 30 minutes. And you need a Dutch oven because that's what you're gonna cook it in. So, all right, we'll be back when it's ready to put in the oven. All right, our 30 minutes is up. And here it is. Beautiful. Now we're gonna get the Dutch oven and pop her in. This is my Dutch oven, isn't she beautiful? Been through about 500 bakes in the oven. That's gonna happen. So, pick this up, drop it in, we're gonna cut the top in a crisscross. Hopefully I didn't cut myself off. I'm gonna cut a crisscross here. I have a thing for cutting like the sourdough and stuff, but I don't know, it just sticks to this because this is more of a sticky. Anyways, just cut it in a cross. It doesn't have to be perfect. It'll separate all on its own, you know. All right, that's good. We're gonna put the lid on, and it's gonna go in the oven for 38 minutes with the lid on. We're gonna take the lid off, and we're gonna do it until it's brown on top. My oven takes about 6 to 8 minutes. So whenever you look at it and it's nice and brown and golden, like, okay, it's done. I will show you. And that is it. I'm gonna slide it off of this, but off camera because it's super loud. And that is the no knead Dutch oven bread. You wanna let it completely cool before you cut into it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And maybe I'll cut into this and show you what it looks like inside. But that's gonna be much later.